Hello friends, today we are going to continue the paper number 4, Sir Philip's Sidney Sonnet, Sonnet number 39, Come sleep, oh sleep, the certain nod of peace. And we are going to learn it. So in the previous sonnet, we came to know about Sir Philip Sidney and his love interest of Penelope, and we also came to know that how Sir Philip Sidney was very mad in love with the Penelope, and he tried to propose her. And also told you that he has proposed her for 3 times, and she has rejected his love interest because she in that kind of society, women wanted to marry a guy who is more rich, and who is more settled. Okay, so and they also seeking the actually economical basis or economical safety. So therefore Penelope thought that because even though Sir Philip Sidney was a relative or kinsman to Queen Elizabeth, but actually he is not so much rich, and actually he was a soldier, and therefore she decided not to marry him and not to accept the his offering of marriage or love. She decided to marry with the Mr. Rich, and in this way she became a rich. So in that sonnet we came to know about the one reader. Actually Sydney was sharing about her, that how she became rich and how she is rich in every aspects of her beauty and other things. So today we are going to see that how Sir Philip Sidney is mad and how he's suffering from the love, because he's a love affected person. He got the disease of love, and then how he's suffering, and therefore he's calling sleep, oh sleep, come, come and come. So without wasting any further time, now I'm going to read out the entire poem, and I also expect from you that you should also read poem along with me. So let's start with this. You can see on your screen. I'm reading now. Come sleep, oh sleep, the certain nod of peace, the baiting place of wit, the balm of awe, the poor man's wealth, the prisoner's release, the indifferent judge between the high and low, with the shield of proof, shield me from out the phrase of those fierce darts despair at me doth throw. Oh, make in me those civil wars to cease. I will good tribute pay if thou do so. Take thou of me smooth pillows, sweetest bed, a chamber deep to noise and blind to light, a rosy garland and a weary head, and if these things, as being thine by right, move not thy heavy grace, thou shalt in me, livelier than elsewhere, Stella's image see. So these are the lines, 14 lines, and today I am going to cover only the first 5 lines of this poem. And in the next lecture, I am going to cover the remaining lines of this poem. So this poem is very nice poem, and you also came to know that how this poem deals with the suffering of a male lover who is urging to the sleep, that he wanted a certain knot of peace. Okay, in the very first line, you know that I think you have watched the movie Devdas. So in the Devdas movie we can see that what happens when a male lover cannot win the heart of his beloved. So what he will do? So first he became very sad and he started drinking wine. Okay, so he became Devdas, okay, in the real life. And but in India you can see that there are so many road Romeos. They just use some acid attack on those girls who refused to accept their love. So you know that the you know that the heroine, what is the name of that is Priyanka, not Priyanka, actually Deepika Padukone has you know that Chapak is the movie, and in that movie it was picturized the true story of a girl who was attacked by a man from his one-sided love with the acid, and in this way her face was burned. And that is the story in the Chapak movie. So you know that such kind of two kinds of version of a man, when a woman rejects him, and therefore he got hurt, and because of his hurting, he can't sleep. Okay, so either way he start drinking a wine, or the next thing is that he just do such kind of a violent attack on that girl. So again, I can give you one example from one movie, Munna Bhai MBBS. So in that movie also, Sanjay Dutt sing a song when a patient come there, a young, very young boy, and he attempted to do suicide. Okay, this is the third version of a person or man. Okay, which I forgot to tell you that. One is he started drinking wine due to the despair. The second one is that he violently attack on that girl, and the third one he is tried to commit suicide. So in that movie, you know that a very young boy, he committed suicide. He attempted to commit suicide, and he was hospitalized there. And again, he was barking or on his mother that why she saved him by entering into hospital, or why. And therefore she again requests to Sanjay Dutt, and Sanjay Dutt sing a song that is a very nice song, that you know that I just give you one line only. मैं उसके सामने ही था पर उसकी शादी हो गई. ओके, बिफोर दैट हंसी तो फंसी. ओके, वो उसको देख के हंसी और वो फंस ऐसा उसे लगा, लेकिन अगले दिन उसकी शादी हो गई और वो वही खड़ा था, लेकिन उसने एक बार भी उसके तरफ नहीं देखा, और उस रात वो 2 बजे तक पिया. ओके, सो दैट इज द एग्जाम्पल दैट हाउ ही ड्रंक अ लॉट ऑफ वाइन. बट हाउ शुड अ मॅन बी. एक माणूस कसा असला पाहिजे, एक मुलगा कसा असला पाहिजे. आणि त्या गीतामधून संजय दत्त has explained to that boy that why he should commit suicide for a girl. He should search another girl. He should search his true love. Okay, एक गाड़ी चली जाती है तो दूसरी गाड़ी आती है. So अगर एक लड़की चली गई तो दूसरी लड़की आ जाएगी. So don't worry about that. That was the thing Sanjay Dutt was telling to that boy who tried to commit suicide. And after that song, he came to know about the fact, and he came to life. He decided not to commit suicide. Okay, so here actually what happens to Sir Philip Sidney? Actually, Sir Philip Sidney became a great poet after the rejection of Penelope, and again he got married with another girl. But before his marriage, he wrote these epistle and stila, and here he has expressed his love desires, and he is suffering. So let's begin with these 5 lines, and then we will wind up our lecture. So come sleep. Here the poet is talking with the sleep. Actually, he is suffering from the pain of love, and due to that pain, he was not able to sleep that night. So therefore he is saying that, oh sleep, come sleep, oh sleep, the certain knot of peace. Because he was suffering of that, and when he go to bed, and when he sleep, then what will happen? He will forget Penelope, he will forget the suffering, and in this way he will get the peace. The mental peace is very important for the poet, or for any person who is in suffering, or who is in the great pain. So here the poet is saying that, oh sleep, please come, because he wants certain knot of peace. He wants peace, and he wants to get rid of the suffering, which is suffering from the love. The baiting place of it. Again, he is giving the similes of metaphors to sleep. First is the certain knot of peace, and the second one is the baiting place of it. Okay, the balm of okay, it is a one kind of a wheat. Okay, when he sleep, he will get some pleasure. Okay, and the next one is that the balm of okay, we can say that whenever we get headache, or whenever any ache on our body, we apply balm on it. So after applying the balm, we get some relaxation. We get some rid of that pain, of that trouble, of that aching. So likewise, he is calling sleep as a certain knot of peace, the battling place of wit, and the balm of the poor man's wealth. Again, he's saying that you are the wealth of poor man. You know that a poor man lives in a hut. He lives in a very a small house, a house which is made by bricks, or which is made by the mud. Okay, or which is like a hut. So he just needs to fill his stomach, and you know that what is the property of poor man? That is the sleep. Rich man, he earn a lot of money, but he can't sleep well in the night. He has to take some tablets for sleep. Okay, त्याला झोपेच्या गोळ्या घ्याव्या लागतात. But for poor man, because he do a lot of work to fill his stomach with food. Okay, he work hard, and therefore he tired physically, and therefore he got immense sleep. So it is the wealth of the poor according to Sydney. And again he is applying this metaphor to sleep. The prisoner's release. Again he is saying that it is a release of prisoner. Okay, a prisoner, how he got released from his prison? No, he will not physically out of the prison, out of the jail, but actually when he sleep, his mind wander here and there. Nobody can control the mind of that prisoner. Nobody can keep it his mind in jail only. So he wander here and there. In this way, he can get a release from the jail in his dreams. So that is a very important and very sweet metaphor he applies to the sleep. Further, he said, the indifferent judge between the high and low. So actually, he is calling to sleep as a judge who doesn't see any difference between high and low. Okay, who belong to which class, which caste, which economical condition, who is rich, who is poor. Actually, sleep never judge a man according to his rank. Okay, according to his social status. Okay, so as I have told you in the example that rich man can't sleep because of he has earned money from two number. Okay, घोटाळा करून भ्रष्टाचार करून जर एखाद्याने पैसा कमवला असेल तर त्याला झोप लागत नाही. ज्याने इमानदारीने कबाड कष्ट करून जर पैसा जमून जर तो श्रीमंत झाला असेल तर नक्कीच त्याला समाधानाची झोप लागेल. ओके, पण बरेचसे आपण जर आपले नेते मंडळी पाहिले किंवा जे श्रीमंत लोक पाहिले तर त्याने असेच टाळू असं लोणी खाऊन पैसे कमवलेले आपल्याला दिसतात. And therefore that is the thing which I have given you the example. So that is a very important simile or metaphor, not a simile, it is a metaphor he applies, or figure of which he applied to sleep. With shield of proof, shield me from out the freeze. So here he is saying that you are a shield. It is a proven that you are a shield. So please give me protection from these troubling. यातनांपासून माझी सुरक्षा तू एका ढालीसारखी कर. So here he is saying that please protect me from this sufferings, this pain. So guys, I hope that you understood this, because already we have touched almost 10 minutes of a video. So the next part we are going to cover all the lines of this poem. So thank you for watching.